Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Man in the Wild. Just looking at this video of this clip of this ex-police chief down in Dallas, and we're just gonna get right into this and see where he goes with this.
At a time of so much tension between police and the African American community, you're going to hear tonight from an unusual and powerful voice. He's not only...
Yo, at a time of so much tension, like, yo, motherfucker, ain't been shit but tension for decades. When has there not been tension? You know, between black folks, African Americans, you know, however you want to identify, and the police. You know, so for you to come off and start off this segment like this, it's like, yo, like, what the fuck are you even talking about? So you starting off on some bullshit.
Only a former police chief who knows what it's like to wear the badge, but he's also a black man who lost his own son in a police shootout. Here's my Nightline co-anchor, Byron Pitts.
It's a narrative that keeps playing itself out over and over again.
Yeah, of course it's a narrative that keeps playing itself out over and over again. Y'all the motherfuckers putting it out there.
Unarmed black men fatally shot by white police officers. And critics say too often those officers are cleared of all wrongdoing. One of the latest cases in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That looks like a bad dude, too.
Saying, yeah, with that Terrence Crutcher. Like, I'm telling you, like, when it comes to, like, the mainstream police shootings and killings that we know about and all of that, man, and there's production written all over it. You know, there's too much of the pattern of the fuckery that they got going on that exists inside them shits. You know, because I mean, that they can't control who's real and what's real, so that's what they have to give you in order to control you. That's just, I mean, it's just really as simple as that. You know, so understand that part, you know, when you're moving forward, listening to anybody who has anything to say about this bullshit.
Officer shot and killed 40-year-old Terrence Crutcher last year.
She told the jury she thought he was trying to see if he had a gun in his pocket or in his truck.
She was acquitted just 3 weeks ago, sparking protests.
Arrest! Arrest!
Officer Shelby's lawyer said today in a statement, she is still struggling with the ordeal of being charged with a crime for doing as her training provided and grieving the taking of another human life. This fits a narrative in America for many people, that if you are black and male and you're dealing with a cop who's white, there's a chance you're not going to survive that.
That's cherry picking what's happened in policing. It's not inaccurate.
But former Dallas police chief...
Yo, he just said that's cherry picking in policing, but it's not inaccurate. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about at this point then? Like, what are you really talking about at this point, you know? So for you to say something like that, you know, for you to say that, you know, it's not inaccurate, you know, lets you know that they know that there's a level of certain shit that goes on, you know, but, I mean, it's the way it's supposed to be, you know, because as I've stated many times, man, black, I mean, the label is there and created for people who fall under it to not be worth shit. You know, so man, learn the game.
David Brown says it doesn't tell the whole story.
You can choose to pick an equal amount of courageous, brave incidents where officers risk their lives to save people of color, and then that will be your narrative.
Early in his tenure as chief, he says his city narrowly avoided a black versus blue moment that could have divided everyone.
My nephew got shot in the head!
It was the summer of 2012 when a police officer shot a suspect. And right from the start, Chief Brown knew there would be controversy.
The suspect's black, he's unarmed. The officer's white, and there's rumors in the community immediately that the suspect was running away and the white officer shot him in the back. People wanted to believe it.
The chief called a press conference to get the facts out.
He became...
See, yo, and so as I'm seeing all of these visuals from this shooting, because I don't even know the name of the dude who got shot and, you know, who they talking about, however it went. But, you know, what I do know is whenever it comes to any type of production shooting, you're gonna see the same characters within, the production. And we've seen her. I mean, she was all yelling in front of the camera and all the extra stuff, and like, I don't know. Let me see if I can get it.
People wanted to believe it.
The chief called a press conference to get the facts out.
He became fatigued and was
Like
losing.
that right there did not look natural to me.
Press conference to get the facts out.
He became fatigued and
That looked like the for the shot moment to me. So now, I mean, you're getting these people, because I mean, shit, if they're gonna sit there, and be in front of you and talk about all of these mainstream shootings and shit that happen, of course they're not gonna give you anything, besides that's gonna be natural. Just because they wear uniforms, just because they have titles, just because, that they claim to have the best of intentions for you, man, that don't mean you gotta believe them, man. It should be within their actions, what you see, what they do, what you get. When it comes from, to the police and all of that, the law enforcement, like, man, the laws are slave codes, man. They're slave codes. It don't matter the color, as far as, who has to follow them and all of that shit. Understand that part. Elite don't care about no damn color.
losing the fight. Rumors were so strong, this community was so tight-knit that whatever was said on the ground, if not corrected, would be the truth. And everything else afterwards would be a lie and not to be trusted.
But what if the facts in that case...
Yo, don't talk to me about trust. You understand? Don't talk to me about trust. You get these people, man. You get these people who, they appear to be genuine, man. They appear to be, somebody who, like I said, they're supposed to care about you. They claim to care about you and what you got going on in yours. But understand, there is a blue line. That shit does exist. And since this person was a chief, you think he didn't mind the fuck out of that blue line? The whole way up to chiefhood? Come on. And so now you want to talk about trust, because I know that when it comes to that blue line, you operate differently on the other side of that shit. People are treated differently when you operate behind that shit and you understand that shit and are cool with it if you, stick with it long enough and move up the way he did.
Didn't land on the side in favor of law enforcement, but you still have been so willing to give the information?
Yes, because I have a number one principle. Be the first to say you're wrong. The issue is trust. Hard to earn, easy to lose. And so I knew how fragile the situation was.
The situation...
Like, yo, you want to sit here and talk about trust. Like, you want to sit here and talk about trust. And this is where, the mind goes with it whenever it comes to gathering knowledge and being a part of this and a part of that. When you move up the way you do, you start to you get understandings that other people don't get, right? And whenever you actually dig into what's real and what's not, your mind is able to go to certain places, without the experience, because you see the pattern, right? So now you're seeing that these people know exactly what the fuck I be talking about. They know it. They do. So since they know this type of shit and they persist within the fuckery, man, you motherfucker, you want to talk about trust? Fuck out of here, man. That's, man. Motherfucker damn near got PTSD from this bullshit.
Would ultimately define his career and shape the nation happened 4 years later. The day that haunts Chief Brown, still. July 7th, the world changed.
Yes, I had made it a point to come back here because it's just, it's hard to relive.
It was supposed to be a peaceful Black Lives Matter protest in downtown Dallas, but it suddenly turned deadly.
Just the hands up, don't shoot, man. Just the hands up, don't shoot. That shit is...
It was supposed to be a peaceful Black Lives Matter.
Like, the hands up, don't shoot is a 100% type of Freemasonry shit. You know, they was holding that distress shit up back in that in them Black Wall Street pictures that they was trying to pump onto us, push onto us. You know, like when you see this type of consistency, especially with this Black Lives Matter, who was created, you know, from the same brain, who gives you, you know, each and every one of these fuckeries. You know, see that shit, understand that shit, and know that any type of same brain operation that's controlling all the sides, and upon each side is such extreme thoughts. You know, man, trust. Shit, don't trust them motherfuckers.
Your protest in downtown Dallas when it suddenly turned deadly. Over the next hours, the gunmen terrorized the city, singling out and shooting only white officers.
The suspect has exchanged gunfire with us over the last 45 minutes, has told our negotiators that he's gonna...
See, and this is where, you know, this is where you get your fame at, you know, from these psyops. You know, from these psychological operations, man, if you willing to get in front of the camera and read from the script, you understand, get them points however they come, wherever they come from, and all of that type. You know, but just know that that game does exist, man, and I mean, this shit ain't no different from anything across the world, man, so... You know, why would you think that you can trust these type of people? You know, when, like I said, that blue line is very firm and very definite. You know, so take from them what you will, man, but be cautious.
Hurt and kill more of us.
4 officers were down, a 5th would die, and the shooter had barricaded.
See, like little shit like that.
Hurt and kill more of us.
4 officers were down, a 5th would die.
Like you see how there was a moment where you could see what's going on. You keep the camera there. You know, we gonna capture this so the world can know, you know, exactly what went down. But nah, the camera jiggles and moves around and goes away from the action. Every single time, you know. And here, excuse me. And here it is. This video was actually, you know, titled him losing a son to a police shooting. I ain't heard a thing about it yet. They've been talking for 3-some minutes. This brick shot the fuck out of here.
Shooter had barricaded himself in a building.
I'm gonna have to get back real quick.
Little did we know as we watched in real time, the chief was about to implement a radical plan.
Police chief finally deciding to send in a robot carrying a pound of plastic explosives.
I do it again to save our officers' lives.
There was some controversy after the fact how you took him out. An explosive to kill one guy?
Yes, C4. I was gonna put those guys at more risk, or I was gonna have the guts to make a tough call.
At best, in a bad
Yo,
scenario.
does that sound like a dude that really made that call, yo? You know, really, like, I mean, if it's somebody who we see on, you know, your TNTs and TBSs with them police shows and shit, they could sell that shit. You understand? But this person here, he's an actual, you know, human being police officer. You know, it's harder for them to, you know, actually sell, you know, the bullshit script they're given. You understand? Because either way, you know, because people respond differently to different shit, but either way, you would tell if this motherfucker was giving you something genuine when he said what he said about what he did. And I put did in quotes.
Of plastic explosives.
I do it again to save our officers' lives.
There was some controversy after the fact how you took him out. An explosive to kill one guy?
Yes, C4. I was gonna put those guys at more risk, or I was gonna have the guts to make a tough call.
At best, in a bad scenario, your career could be over.
Yes, and I knew that. Nothing in me as a person or as a leader could have allowed someone else to take the risk that was clearly for me to take.
That buck stop seer mentality, but also his heartfelt candor on a national stage.
We're asking cops to do too much in this country. We are.
Yo, it said Chief Brown becomes the face of tragedy. The face of tragedy, seriously. Like, yo, understand that motherfuckers don't become the face of anything unless it's a production. Period. I don't give a damn. Or, if it's, somebody with, the ultimate connection where somebody's making that shit happen type. But in the end, the event, the character, the goings-ons behind whatever it is, man, it's 100% controlled, man. And I really hope anybody who fucks with me or sees anything that I do understands that fully, man.
We're just asking us to do too much. Every societal failure, we put it off on the cops to solve.
Won over the country.
Become a part of the solution. Serve your community. Don't be a part of the problem. We're hiring. Get out that protest line and put an application in.
He says he's been a police chief in the making.
You hear what he said? Go through protest line and put an application in. The fuck out of here, man. I know he ain't talking about to the police.
Get out that protest line
Okay.
and put an application in.
He says he's been a
Okay,
police
I'll
chief
give
in
you
the
that.
making his entire life. The middle of 3 boys, he learned about sacrifice, hard work, and giving back from the mother he adores, with the call to rise reinforced in his Oak Cliff church. How do you explain it? A kid from one of the toughest neighborhoods in Dallas, Texas, to go on to become the longest-serving police chief in modern history.
The biggest takeaway is I'm a product of a mother that just would never quit.
He excelled in high school. We took him back to SOC to reunite with his 12th grade teacher, Miss Cox.
And of course we're gonna reunite with some bricks, and you ain't even say shit about shit answering that damn question. You understand? Like, yo, you gave nothing. Nothing on the way to this damn brick shot. Let's see how genuine this interaction is.
This dynamic person here. This kid wants to learn everything, and you can't give him enough.
I knew this was my shot at getting out of poverty for my family. I knew it.
That straight-A student went on to earn a full college scholarship. But then as Chief Brown, now an ABC News contributor, writes in his new memoir, Call to Rise, in the fall semester of his senior year, his worlds collided.
I was going to just hang out with my buddies like I do every summer. One of the friends I knew, I bumped into him, said, hey man, let's go play some one-on-one basketball. Blank stare. Then up to another kid, same thing. Just blank stare, that just dazed look.
Like zombies.
Yes.
It was the beginning of the crack cocaine era, where whole neighborhoods were destroyed.
Yo, who started the crack cocaine epidemic, man? Who really, pushed that out on the people? Because I guarantee you this. Nobody from the hood had the, what do you want to call it? The resourcefulness, to be able to, to cook that shit up and have it in such a mass quantity, without the police finding out about the shit. Because that's an impossibility. That conclusion is firm. That there's no way that somebody can have any type of major weight and not be known by the police. And chances are, not be working, on the other team, on the team beside the police, because they do have their hands in everything. So again, of course, they're gonna highlight their productions. Your life.
5 or 6 rocks of crack cocaine.
I had to do something. On a whim, went down to downtown Dallas and put an application in. Became a police officer.
He joined SWAT, quickly rose to squadron leader. Because you were a hammer up to that point.
Hardcore. I was old school police, and I was proud of it. Yes, police.
Yo, you heard that, right? Old school police and proud of it.
It was the beginning of the crack cocaine era, where whole neighborhoods were destroyed. 5 or 6 rocks of crack cocaine.
I had to do something. On a whim, went down to downtown Dallas and put an application in. Became a police officer.
He joined SWAT, quickly rose to squadron leader. Because you were a hammer up to that point.
Hardcore. I was old school police, and I was proud of it. Yes, police. Police, when you're being kind, I was old school police. I'd kick in your door, put you in jail if you were dealing drugs.
His success led to a promotion.
And I done seen officers like him, and it was one example that really stuck out to me. Because the only way you move up in the ranks is if if you serve the state well and go above and beyond for the state. You understand? Which means you don't cut breaks. You bust as many heads as you can, whether it be, metaphorically or physically. And, you create that presence of that slave master relationship. Like you make sure that it's established out there in them streets. Right? That's how you move up. It was a buddy out there, Southwest Philly, had a car. He was a couple blocks from his crib, and the plates was out of date. It was expired. And, can you just cut me a break? I just need to, get up the street, man. I'm right up the block, man. I just got the truck, this, that, and the third. And I remember hearing the motherfucker say, I don't cut breaks, right? And so, I don't know however many months or a year or so passed, and I see this motherfucker sitting in front of the precinct with the white shirt on. I'm like, yeah, that's the only way. You can't have the people's best interest in your heart and move up all the way like that. Period. You have to have some sort of, turn your head at least type of mentality to go ahead and get that far, man. And especially if they're putting you on TV, making you the face of some shit. Come on, man.
A surprise assignment in community policing. And you hated it.
The whole time.
He showed us the storefront where he was stationed.
Hi, how are you? Good, I'm okay. Good to see you.
But then something happened.
Changed the way I thought about police. I just thought to myself, if I ever got a chance to do it on a broader scale, man, it would be something to see.
The opportunity came when he was named
Thank you.
Dallas Police Chief. But then on Father's Day 2010, the unthinkable. His son DJ, who had undiagnosed adult onset.
Since they up on that bullshit, let me go ahead and note some more bullshit. Why is he giving us the one eye? Because Buddy done gave us a couple of one eyes already, and I let them slide just because I ain't feel like it. But it's like, damn, man, y'all not missing with this shit. Y'all not gonna miss, and it's about fucking time they talking about his son, because shit. You would figure that this would be something we would want to get to the bottom of if there's a title of the shit. But you gonna give it to us at the end?
Bipolar disease. Shot and killed 2 people, one a police officer. DJ himself was killed by a responding officer. You're right. Out of my track.
Yo, who was that? Who was that? Is that somebody? Like, you can't even give us a picture of the dude? Like, don't they have IDs and badges and all that type? Because I'm pretty sure that they all take pictures next to the flag whenever they become, police officers. Why the fuck they giving us a drawing of somebody he shot? Fuck out of here.
Killed 2 people, one a police officer. DJ himself was killed by a responding officer. You're right. Out of my tragedy, 2 unexpected blessings emerged.
When you're at your wit's end, in the most despair and distress you've ever experienced, and it always points you towards serving others.
Tough moments that tested his faith, but adversity did not break him. It prepared him. And nearly 1 year after that massacre, the city he loves is still grateful.
You changed my life, and I'm sure a host of other individuals' lives throughout the world, because you gave us hope. You gave us hope.
Make my allergies act up. I gotta go. That's too
You
sweet.
gave us hope.
Oh,
You gave us
Fuck
hope.
out of here, man. Yo, do you really think that interaction was genuine? Really? I hope not, man, with your damn 3 cents. Of course, that's visible. All right, has to be.
Thank you, Ms. Cox.
I asked about those allergies a little later.
You got a little emotional. Very. You have your head down grinding out a profession and just trying to do it the right way. You never take the time to pay that much attention to the accolades. I just try to contain myself because I don't want to cry on TV.
All right, so you was about to get emotional, having allergies and shit whenever the lady was talking about how much of a change you done made in motherfuckers' lives, but we ain't mention shit about your son. You know, we ain't talk nothing about that. All they did was just give us a brief little, you know, a brief, without a damn picture of the damn victim. Like, yo, man, as it goes and as it goes, man, when these people speak, you know, when these people speak, you know, stop trusting these motherfuckers. You know, since this dude want to sit here and talk about trust, I'm gonna go ahead and end with that. Don't trust anything that these motherfuckers got to say. You know, and if you care about what they're talking about, look into what they're saying, what they're talking about, and how it goes. And if they're telling the truth, it'll be confirmed that way. You know, but what they've shown with their pattern of what they do and how they do it, you know, they've shown us that we shouldn't trust them. We shouldn't believe what they have to say. You know, so stop giving these people the benefit of the doubt. Stop giving anybody who's giving you bullshit the benefit of the doubt. So yeah, Chief Brown, bro, your bullshit is confirmed.